Fog crawled across a lonely country road as a young boy, no older than 10, walked quietly with a small metal lunchbox swinging at his side. His boots splashed on the wet path while the wind whispered through leafless trees. Ahead of him stood a crooked, abandoned house, silent, dark, and watching. The boy stopped, staring at it. For a moment, a faint light flickered in the window. Then it vanished, swallowed by the fog. The boy hesitated, but continued walking, disappearing into the mist. That was the last time anyone saw him. Years passed. The boy's disappearance grew into local legend, a story whispered by those who lived near the forest but never dared enter it. Yet for a group of young explorers known as the Vanguard Team, the mystery was irresistible. Led by Kai, calm and steady, the team also included Mika the fearless fighter, Jiro the tech genius, and Lena, the skeptic with a past she rarely spoke of. One cold night, armed with flashlights and determination, they followed the trail where the boy was last seen. Their path led them to a hidden underground entrance, an ancient doorway carved with stone beasts staring like guardians from the shadows. The air felt thick, almost alive. "This is it," Kai whispered. "This is where the trail ends." "No," Lena corrected softly. "This is where it begins." They pushed forward, descending into cold darkness, and when they resurfaced on the other side, they found themselves inside a forest none of them recognized, a place that wasn't marked on any map. Night had fallen fast, too fast, like the sun had been pulled from the sky. A thin campfire flickered at their feet, giving just enough warmth for them to sit and gather their thoughts. "These woods aren't normal," Jiro muttered. "They're not supposed to exist," Lena whispered. Before anyone could reply, the forest around them came alive with soft whispers, faint, distant, then suddenly close, circling them from every direction. "Turn back," a voice breathed. "He's waiting," another whispered. "He never left." The team jumped to their feet, flashlights shaking as they scanned the trees. The whispers died as quickly as they came. "What was that?" Mika demanded. "Something that doesn't want us here," Kai answered. They pressed deeper into the forest until they reached a clearing, and all four froze in place. Standing before them, untouched by time, was the same abandoned house from the boy's disappearance, the house that supposedly burned down years ago. But here it stood, silent and perfect, as if waiting. "That's impossible," Kai said, his voice trembling. "That house was destroyed." The front door creaked slowly open. A figure stepped out, a teenage boy holding the same old lunchbox. Pale, quiet, with empty eyes that didn't blink. "You shouldn't have come," he said. Lena stepped forward cautiously. "What happened to you?" The boy lifted his chin slightly, and the forest dimmed. Wind died. The night grew colder. A giant shadow rose behind the house, forming into the shape of a massive skull with glowing eyes glaring down like a monstrous god watching over its domain. The boy's voice cracked, as if speaking through someone else. "It wants new stories. New memories. New lives." Suddenly, roots burst from the soil, coiling around the team's legs. Mika slashed wildly with her sword, cutting them free, and the group ran through the forest as the skull-shaped creature descended from above. Trees bent. The ground split. Screams echoed through the night as the forest itself seemed to breathe. Kai stopped, turning back toward the burning glow of the house. "We have to end this. Destroy the house, break the curse." Jiro lit a flare and hurled it onto the porch. Flames crawled across the wood. The boy screamed, not in pain, but in release, as cracks of light split through his body. The shadow creature let out a deafening shriek, the forest shuddering violently. The world seemed to fold inward, bending, twisting. Then everything went silent. The fire died. The house collapsed into glowing ash. The forest slowly returned to stillness. But the boy was gone. The four explorers stood together, breathless and shaken. Kai looked at the ashes. "We survived," he said quietly. "But something tells me this isn't over." A cold wind moved through the trees. And for just 1 second, the skull-shaped shadow appeared high above them in the clouds, watching. Fade to black. The Whispering Path.